Hi guys, last night I was out here working on some melamine material for cabinet drawer boxes, white melamine. Sometimes when you're cutting this stuff it can be kind of difficult to get a good clean edge. I got a tech tip here for you to help you if you decide to do something out of this melamine or even veneers that you have a hard time cutting and chipping out the edges on it. As you can see right here, when that's been cut through the table saw, sometimes it'll chip out pretty bad, especially on the underside. There's a reason for that. There's a lot to do with the blade angle. The blade height equals the blade angle, and sometimes it's difficult to get a clean cut because when you cut all the way through a piece of material, the underside doesn't have the optimum angle for cutting a clean cut. So what I do when I'm cutting this and I need a good clean edge on it, in this case I'm going to put a edge banding on the edge of it, which will allow me to have a clean side on both sides plus a finished top edge. And I'm going to show you what I do to get a good clean edge on this. It's very simple, and I'm going to have to readjust the camera to show you as I cut through the table saw. I'm going to set this down and readjust the camera right quick. Okay, what you're going to see here is I've got a fine saw blade in here to begin with, but that doesn't guarantee I'm going to get a good clean cut. But I've set the saw blade at half the thickness, just a little over half the thickness of the material I'm going to cut. So I've got it set up. I'm going to take just a little bit off the edge. To get a good clean piece of material cut this way, you need to cut your material about 1/4 of an inch oversize to begin with, so you can take 1/8 of an inch off the edge. Okay, if you look at that, you can see right here I've scarred that edge through the table saw. The underside come out with a good clean cut. Now I'm going to turn it over and cut it back through the other side. Now as you can see right here, I have a good clean cut up that side and also on this side. Just by lowering the blade down to about half the thickness of the material, I get the optimum angle for cutting a good clean cut. So the underside will cut clean, turn it over and cut back the other side, and it will give you a smooth edge along the edge of your piece of material with a good finished cut on it. And just a quick technical tip to help you get a better finish. This looks a whole lot nicer right here than it does right here, being all chipped out. That's the tip for today. Thanks for watching, guys.